Hello, good morning, friends. I am just seeing if I can get this video into my group as well. I know some people watch there. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody today? I know that here where I am in Markham, Ontario, Canada, it is freezing cold. That was the first thing I woke up to is my son who's downtown. I guess he's getting ready for work, and he was screenshotting a picture of the temperature. So I don't know, it probably feels like minus 25 or something like that. And today, as things would have it, is lunch, laugh, and craft. So I am definitely going out into the world today. So welcome. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So if you're watching live, drop a little line, say hello, help reassure me I am in the right group. I've been sharing stamping now for over 17 years. It's absolutely insane to think about that, but I love what I do. I can't imagine not doing it. I've met some amazing people through the journey. I've gotten a whole stash of a lot of beautiful stamping supplies. I've helped other people develop hobbies that they never thought they could do. So it has been a great ride. I don't see an end in sight. I'm loving it. And so part of how I share what I love is I'll try to hop on and share videos with you. So my Tuesday morning videos, usually around 9 a.m. Eastern time, are a time for me to tell you what's going on in my little happy stamping business, and as well also a time for you to see something new. I'll stamp something, and for you to connect and learn more about how easy it is to create. So there's lots of new things going on, which I can't wait to share with you. First, let's talk about the amazing Saleabration promotion. Okay, I'm really worried I'm not in the right place, but I think we're okay, hopefully. Although it's looking like there's kind of like a glitch here. Hopefully it's working on Facebook. Okay. Oh, good. Somebody said hi. Okay. I was like really worried. Okay. So I'm in the right place. Wonderful. Let's dive in with some news. Okay. It's a little bit old news now, but just in case you missed and you're still a little groggy from December festivities and craziness, Saleabration promotion is live. So the Saleabration promotion is live, and it is available now. So Saleabration is all about free things, okay? Put up your hand or put up a virtual hand if you love free things like I do. So it only lasts January and February. Okay, so we're already almost at the end of January, so we don't want to miss out. Free things when you shop. So for every $75 spend, you can choose a free gift that's valued around $15. So that's an amazing gift from Stampin' Up. Free gifts for joining. Okay, so if you've been spending a lot of money stamping, buying stamping things, or even if you wish you had more money to spend on stamping things, believe it or not, I know people don't talk about it much, but being a demonstrator is a way to earn a little extra money on the side, which is perfect for funding our crafting hobby. So whether you want to save money, whether you want to earn a little money, or really one of the best perks of being a demonstrator is being involved in the community. I have met so many friends and had amazing experiences and actually grown emotionally as a person that I wouldn't have otherwise if I weren't a demonstrator. So the rewards are endless in the sense of what you can enjoy. I mean, the friendships just go on and on, the exclusive events. So if you're thinking about joining, now is a really great time, because for only $135, no shipping cost, you can choose $165 worth of product, plus get 2 full sets of Stampin' Right markers, plus an exclusive stamp set called Handmade Designs Okay, I love the little handmade by stamp there where you can sign your name on the back of your cards. So you can't buy this stamp set, but you can certainly get it when you join and get these 2 free packs of markers. You choose which color families you want. Or if you think, I'd rather get something else, you can actually join for the same price, $135, no shipping cost, and no tax in some provinces. And you get to choose $206 of whatever you want. So if you're placing orders and enjoying placing orders, but you'd like to save a bit or earn a bit for your hobby, then joining my team is one of the best deals ever because the rewards just keep going and the benefits just keep going. So, what can I tell you about my team? You better ask me questions. Maybe I'll have a special night just to ask questions about what it's like being part of the Stampin' Up! Family. My team crosses across Canada, and actually, I don't know if you got my newsletter. If you're not signed up for my newsletter, please do so. Look in the description, click the link to sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to visit my daughter in Vancouver later this week. I'll just work from her apartment there. She just moved to Vancouver to do a co-op placement, an internship out there for up until May, beginning of May. And I have a team member out in Vancouver that I have never met in person. She's been part of the team for a little while. And I'm like, yay, I'm coming. Let's try to get together. So we're going to meet up for lunch. And so these are the kind of relationships, friendships like across Canada. I mean, really across the world because of demonstrator events like on stage. I've met so many people. Anyway, just an example of how I love to connect with my team members. I'm always like messaging them, connecting with them. Just yesterday, I sent an email with all the news to know. I have special creative challenges, ways to earn prizes, team exclusive events. So if you're thinking that you want to get involved, don't be afraid to send me a personal message. I can answer any of your questions and I would be happy to welcome you. But now is a good time because of the extra, I mean, it's always a good time to join, but with the extra gifts that Stampin' Up! Is giving at this time, it's a really wonderful time. So if you're interested in joining, the link is in the description. Don't be shy at all. Or if you have questions, message me. I'll see if I can fit in my calendar a special what I call family night, where you can learn about the Stampin' Up! Family a little bit more. But, you know, I pretty much told you the meat and the bones, the important stuff. Okay, other things to know, upcoming events. Let me share here one thing that I have been loving. Good morning, Jennifer, is the new scrapbooking kits. Oops, hang on. Okay, let me turn off this light so I can get rid of the shadow. Okay, so one of the things I've been loving is the new scrapbooking kits. How many of you out there have taken a close look at them? If you haven't, I just got a whole bunch of new ones the other day. And so I thought I'd just, before I've cut it up and everything, I can at least show you how the kits arrive. And so if you say you don't scrapbook, don't worry. This is still interesting for you, I promise, because I've heard of so many people who have pictures on their phones. I mean, everyone's taking pictures on their phones, right? What are you going to do with those pictures on your phones? Obviously, you took them for a reason. I bet like $100 or that you probably have. Well, it's not a real bet. Okay, I'm not really giving away $100, but if you look at your phone now, you'll have pictures of friends, of family, of experiences. Maybe over the Christmas holidays, you got together with someone and you felt happy or you felt like you wanted to just remember the feelings or the moments, right? But it's on your phone. It's on your phone. It's not enough. Maybe experiences with your grandchildren. You know, having fun with them, going for lunch with them. If you saw my newsletter today, you would have seen that I went out for dinner with my son. He took us out to dinner. Like all those things are so precious. And so that's what scrapbooking is. It's not about pretty pages, I mean, it can be, but it's really about telling a story of your life and preserving those memories. You took those pictures for a reason. So I have always loved scrapbooking. Sometimes I felt a little overwhelmed because I wouldn't know how to start scrapbooking, or I wouldn't, or I mean, I knew how to scrapbook, but I wasn't sure how to start the page, you know? And a lot of time was spent trying to figure out what paper, you know, what layout. And so I just want to show you Stampin' Up does kits and they do them well. And uh, Shelly's saying she has too many pictures on her phone, too many on her computer. You know, it's not an experience. Okay, so anyway, I'm giving a scrapbooking class. All of that to say is I'm offering a free scrapbooking class in February. I was getting to kind of what's coming up next on my calendar. So February, I am doing a free scrapbooking class. You will learn about scrapbooking, and the way that you get the class free is simply by purchasing one of these kits from me. Okay, it doesn't matter which one. There's quite a few to choose from. Because what I'm going to do is I am going to walk you through step by step. Because the other thing I've heard about scrapbooking is people don't make the time to do it. It's like exercise. Yeah, you know you need to exercise, but unless a friend comes over to your house and you go together, you probably aren't doing it as much as you would like. So that's what we're doing. When you purchase the scrapbooking kit from me, you'll come to this class. I will help you walk through it. Okay, so how it works is it'll have the pictures here, but all it starts with is the cutting guide. And so I will teach you a trick that I learned for using the cutting guide. So you have to come to class to learn the trick, but you're able at the end, because it tells you which way to orient the paper, how to cut it, and you cut everything first. So that is a wonderful way to do scrapbooking, because you are going to get the 6 pages done in the evening. Okay, it's got graphics there, it's got instructions, but I will share my tips and tricks because I have done probably 4 of these scrapbooking kits already. And so every time I do them, I get faster, but also every time I do them, I am super happy. So you'll see inside that nothing is pre-cut. So when you come to the class, you can do it over Zoom or in person with me. It is going to be a hybrid experience, so anyone in Canada can participate. But look at everything you get in the kit. You get the 2-tone cardstock. You get the die-cut pieces that you need. You get some exclusive paper, designer series paper, that is not available in other ways. Okay, and so it's quite an amazing value for everything you get. Plus, you get these photo placeholders. So if you're not ready to put your pictures on right yet, you kind of gently put these photo placeholders there, and you'll know where the pictures go as soon as you get them printed. At my class as well, I will give you some tips about printing your photos. Sticker sheet, okay? So are the flowers chipboard or cardstock? Jennifer's asking. So these ones here, these flowers, these are paper. Okay, they are not chipboard. Okay, this sheet here is sticker sheets. Okay, so I've already got, I think, 4 people who have purchased the kits. I suggest that you purchase the kits by this week in order to attend my free class next month. Okay, just to give time for shipping and everything. Because when you come to the class, I want you to come with your kit. I want you to come with your paper trimmer and your adhesive. Okay, you don't have to come with the photos. Anyway, I will explain it all in the class, but I just really wanted to highlight that because some of you might be wondering when you see that on my calendar. Now, you can always find out about my upcoming classes just by going to my Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Okay, so you can see all the upcoming classes, but that is the one in February. The ones that were brown and off to the side. Anyway, there's no chipboard in here. So it's all paper, okay? Paper, sort of cardstock-ish. I don't think these ones. Okay, no, they are cardstock. Okay, sometimes you do get chipboard. sometimes you do get chipboard pieces in the kits, so you'll have to look at all the kits and see. So there we go. Okay, let's put this in here. I'll put this back. Okay, so there should be no reason to not take advantage of saleabration, because when you shop online, you order your kit. If your order is $75 or more, you can also pick a free gift, and you get to attend my free class, the scrapbooking class. So it's a win-win all around. The other thing you need to be mindful of when you're signing up for classes in February, I'm calling it the Life is Beautiful class. Okay, I'm not even calling it scrapbooking class, because I know some people are like, scrapbooking. I'm not into scrapbooking. Okay. But are you into relationships and memories and people and connecting and all those sort of things? Okay. But I'm calling it Life is Beautiful, because there are so many beautiful moments in our lives. We have to capture them, and we have to share them, and we have to connect with each other over them. So anyway, whether you're long distance or local, please take advantage of that class. The other class to sign up for in February, because the class is happening at the beginning of March, you need to sign up by February 1st, is my Creating for Christ class. I do it once a year only. I'd kind of love to do it more, but it just hasn't worked out. But I do try to challenge myself to do it at least once a year. It is a very different style of class, because it's not just about the projects we're making. It's also about learning and connecting with the theme of knowing Jesus as kind of a spiritual guide, and how it impacts our life. There's usually connection time with other people, sharing stories, kind of a devotional experience, some music. And so it's really kind of a different, more reflective experience. And the projects just add and contribute to the reflective experience. So Creating for Christ, it's one of my favorites each year. So make sure to register for that. Again, I have an in-person version and a long distance version. So the in-person class will be held in Markham on March the 1st in the morning, and optional fellowship and lunchtime afterwards. The long distance version, I send you all the links. I send you videos after the event, because I'll be taking some video things at the event. I'll send you the tutorials for the project after the event. Okay, so those are my upcoming classes. Let's dive into, what else? I think I got distracted. I was talking about saleabration. Then I started talking about my classes. Anyway, I told you about the shopping special, the joining special, and then there is extra free product available when party orders or your own orders reach $375 or more. Okay, so we're done. We talked about saleabration. Let's do some stamping. I could stay on here forever with you guys, but today's Lunch, Laugh, and Crafts. So I've been packing my bags and getting ready to go to the Swiss Chalet for that. It filled up so fast this month. So kind of sad. I would have liked more people to come, but there's only so much space in the restaurant. Okay, today's card, I am featuring this stamp set here. It's the Hugs for Love stamp set, and it is in here in the new mini catalog. But guys, don't ever stick with just the catalog, because we have so many things that have been released that are online that can't be seen in a catalog. So let me show you where you can find it anyway. It's called Hugs for Love, and it is on page 54 of the mini catalog. Okay, and this is the stamp set. It is time to get ready for Valentine's Day. Tell me in the comments if you started making your Valentine's projects yet. It's a great Valentine's set, but it's also a great set just to show you care. And I really recommend, when you're purchasing this set, to purchase it in a bundle. So don't write down don't input the two individual numbers. Get the bundle, because you save 10% right there. And it is paired with this punch here. Okay. And so this is the To the Point label punch. the To the Point label punch with the coordinating stamp set. I'm going to be creating with that today. But before I dive into the stamping, I want to show you Stampin' Up! Is known for their coordination. It's actually one of their trademark things that they're known for is that they don't just randomly create new products. They're very intentional about having things coordinate, whether it's color coordination, whether it's stamp and punch coordination, stamp and die coordination, you know, how the paper coordinates in color and in image with the dies, so many different ways to coordinate. So you're going to want to make sure that you are purchasing authentic Stampin' Up! Product because it goes through certain quality control measures and it will work together. Okay, the colors are true, the sizes are true. It's really cool that way. So speaking of coordination, not only do they have this stamp that matches with the punch, they actually have another stamp that matches with that punch called Bright Borders. Okay, so this even broadens how you can use this punch. So you can use this punch on its own. It's a great label shape. You can use many of your other stamps to fit in there. So you can use the punch on your own. You can use the punch in conjunction with this stamp set. You can use the punch in conjunction with this stamp set. So it's super versatile. And that way you've got some things that are like friendship, love, Valentines, and then you've got also other ones that are a little more congratulatory, thank you, and gives you a border and a border image to the punch out. So you'll see me use this one today, but just know that this one as well coordinates very nicely. Okay, so let's get started. It is in my mind that I got to get going for Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. Okay, but we have time. Don't worry. I'm not going to rush too much. So this is one of the cards that I shared in at my Saleabration kickoff event. It's not even last week now. Maybe it was the week before, January 11th. We had a great time. Those of you who came, I did do the raffle draws. Donna, I think you have a raffle prize. Oh gosh, I hope I remembered to bring it and pack it in my bag. I hope I remember. Anyway, so we had the raffle prizes and we also stamped some cards at our event on January 11th. So I thought for those of you who couldn't come, I would still share the cards with you. This card was inspired by Jacinthe Gauthier, a fellow demonstrator kind of in East Ontario. And so I loved the card. I loved the colors. So I thought I'd share it with you. I modified it a little bit from her card, which is, you know, that's what we do sometimes. We love the card, but then we got to give it our own little twist, right? So this color here is Basic Beige. It is one of the new colors that came out last year. So check it out if you haven't already. There is cardstock ink pad that matches and the re-inker, of course. I've cut this at 5.5 by 8.5 inches, and we're going to fold it in half. So Basic Beige is a wonderful neutral color that really coordinates with a lot of things. So if you are going for like a neutral look, calming, maybe masculine, these are the sort of themes that I feel like Basic Beige works really nicely with. Okay, so we've got that as our card base. And then I am going to layer it with a piece of our Lost Lagoon. So this is 4 inches by 5.25 inches. So it's nice like that, but I thought we could emboss it, give it a little texture. And so I'm going to use one of the Saleabration gifts this year. And do you remember I said when your order $75 or more, you get to choose a free gift that's valued around $15? This is one of the free gifts, the Starstruck embossing folder. So this embossing folder is so cute. And if you've never tried embossing before, you absolutely have to. It's like magic. So I'm just going to slip in this cardstock right here. Okay, and I love it that Stampin' Up! Has this little line down here because it helps to make sure that I'm lining up my paper kind of straight. Although with this pattern, I think you could go a little off and it wouldn't matter. But some patterns you do want to make sure it's straight. And I'm going to grab my cut and emboss machine. I do love basic beige too, so I just need to be reminded to use it. Okay, so, but I find when I'm doing like, I don't know, like almost like when you're doing kind of elegant is another word for basic beige. I feel like you could use it on when you're going for cards that have sort of an elegant feel. Okay, and so this is, I don't think it's a 3D folder, so we just need plate 1 and we just need the 2 cutting plates. Let's try that. Okay. We'll pop that in, roll that through. So our cut and emboss machine, this is a crafter's best friend. It's not electric, so you don't have to worry about the power going out, or it's not a computer. It's very manual, which also means that it doesn't break. Like it really, there's not things inside that could break, really. It's just a heavy duty press. It lasts a really long time. I mean, when you purchase it from Stampin' Up, there is a warranty on it anyway, but okay, there we go. What do you guys think? This is a free item, a free gift to you when you place an order $75 or more. Don't forget, when you're shopping with me in January, I encourage you to use this host code that I've put on the screen, because then it allows me to give you a little free gift. Okay, so we've got that. Ta-da! We'll put this on top. So you can see this is going to be a Valentine's card, but I'm straying away from the traditional red, pink, white colors, because maybe boys, I mean, if I'm making this card for my husband, for example, or my son, because Valentine's Day is not just for lovers, you know that, right? It's really about appreciation of friends and family. So next to Christmas, I think Valentine's Day is the next most gifted card giving occasion there is. So if you haven't started yet, you need to get cracking. Okay, so I thought this would be a good masculine Valentine's Day card. So we've got a nice layer on there with our lovely embossing folder. And then another great neutral color is the pecan pie. I'm going to give you the measurement in case you feel like crafting along with what you have. 3¼ inches by 4¼ inches. Okay, I'm not going to stick it on yet. And then we're going to make another layer 3 inches by 4 inches. Okay, so this will layer on top. So what I'm going to do is take our feature stamp set that I'm using today, the Hugs for Love, and I'm going to take these little hearts here. Hopefully they're here. Yes, they are. And let's put it on a little block. I have a little block. There we go. I think this is block B. And we'll take our Lost Lagoon ink pad. See, this is what I mean by matchy-matchy. And we're going to want to make sure to stamp. Okay, so I'm going to put a few hearts in the corner. It is important to re-ink in between so that the color stays as dark as it can be. Of course, if you want to go for a different effect and, do some lighter hearts on your page, you absolutely could, but I want it dark. You could put as many or as little as you want. Okay, so we've got some hearts there. And then what I'm going to do is take some coordinating designer series paper. This is from I think it's called the Storybook Suite. So this one is called Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper. There's a variety of colors. Okay, so just because this isn't shown on the same page as the stamp set doesn't mean you can't mix and match. Okay, so I'll take some out because it's really nice paper, very classic. Okay, it's double-sided, of course. There's a variety of colors. Okay, so I feel like this would be great for baby, but also great for masculine. And we can always use more for masculine. Okay, so we've got a little bit of that. I don't know whether I want to use this side or this side. I think I'll use this side. Okay, and so this measures 3 inch by 1.5 inches. Yeah. Okay, 3 inches by 1.5 inches. We'll put that in the middle here. Okay, and of course this style of layout you can use different stamps and things like that. But okay, and I'm going to show you a little cheater thing that I do with my twine. I'm just going to wrap it around. Twine is a must-have, right? This is actually, I don't call it twine, it's linen thread. Okay, again, great for elegant cards or masculine cards or people who like nature. It is a very neutral, classic embellishment. Okay, and we'll wrap another twine around. So I feel like it just makes it easier, and I feel like it makes my twine last a little longer. My linen thread lasts a little longer. Okay. Okay, see that? And then we'll just tie a little bow. So I make bows really easy. I just kind of make 2 bunny ears, cross it over, and through the loop. Okay. There we go. And we'll pop it on there. Okay, so this is my cheater way. When you see cards like this, sometimes I'm sure people do it. They wrap their twine around twice and then like try to take the ends and make a bow. Like, no, I just separate it all out. One, it's a great way to save linen thread, but the other way is that it's actually just easier on my fingers. I don't find it as, I feel like this is a brand new glue dot. I was looking in my adhesive bin. I was like, where are all my glue dots? So maybe they got put on my shelf instead of back in my bin. I now have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes of glue dots on my shelf. 6 boxes of half-used glue dots on my shelf. Don't ask me why. Okay, so there we go. Well, I guess it was like way back when I used to do classes and I provided adhesive. So every box had like a little glue dot box in it. Anyway, pandemic kind of killed all that. I tried to minimize the stuff people were touching. Anyway, we won't talk about that time, that era. Okay, so let's stick that on there. How are you liking how it's coming together so far? Aren't these little hearts the cutest? Okay, so we'll just pop that in there. Oh, just occurred to me before I go to lunch, laugh and craft today, I have to like scrape off my car and warm it up. I hate winter. I hate winter. Okay, sorry. I'll try not to whine about it every week when I'm on here with you, but I obviously cannot wait for warmer weather. I am not a cold weather girl at all. I'm wearing like these fleecy leggings. Obviously, I've got like this turtleneck sweater on. Like I can never get warm enough. Okay. How are you guys keeping warm? I'm drinking more hot chocolate. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure it's not good for my health, but anyway. Okay, so there we go. This is what we've got so far. And then I'm going to take this other piece of basic white and we're going to use the stamp set. So what do you guys think? Do you want me to use this image or this image? You can tell me in the comments. Which one do you prefer? Because it's nice to be able to have sort of an outline that coordinates with the punch. Would you want the one with just one heart on either side or the multiple hearts? Let's take a look. And then since I'm thinking about my husband, I do feel like we are a team. So I'm going to do this one. You and I make the best team. But of course, like I said, Valentine's Day is not just for lovers. This is the kind of sentiment you could do for someone on your work team or someone that helps you out, your gardener, your UPS delivery man, anything like that. Because maybe you don't want to give your UPS delivery man lots of hugs and kisses. That might be inappropriate. So I don't know. Okay, let's see. What are people saying here? Oh, okay. Shelly says the heart's on the right. Okay, so more hearts instead of just one heart. Okay, let's do that one, Shelly. Hang on, let me get it. Jennifer says, my mom is in Myrtle Beach. They're expecting 2 inches of snow. It's so, well, I mean, they're just not used to it. They're just not equipped. They don't have their snow plows all lined up and ready to go, and not like here. Okay. So do you remember what I showed last week? When you're doing photopolymer stamps, just when you lay them on the block, be careful so as to maintain the integrity of the shape. Okay. So let's use our Lost Lagoon again. Hello, Lost Lagoon. Where are you? There we go. And we will stamp it. Okay. And then I like to stamp first and then punch if possible, because that helps me to just kind of line it up as best I can. Okay. It's so satisfying to be able to line it up and just go boom, punch. We've got it. Yay! And then just going with our theme with the Lost Lagoon and pecan pie. I'm going to do the sentiment in pecan pie. I'll do the you and I make the best team. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now, if you need inspiration to use your supplies and craft, my weekly videos are a great way because you can always get layout ideas and things like that. But as well, you can sign up for my Ladies Retreat Day, which is on April the 26th. It's a full day where you'll just have space to craft to your heart's content. You bring whatever you want to craft. Of course, I'll add to the experience by having a little bit of make and takes for you and creative inspiration around the room and little pillow gift treats. And when you come in person in Markham, it includes lunch. So I would love to see you there. It's not too early to register. I keep meaning to send an email, but okay. What do you think, guys? We'll add a little bit of bling bling. We've got, I can't remember what they're called. I think they're like gray pearls or something like that. I'm just going to put a few of these on to just add. We've already got the embellishment of the linen thread, but sometimes you can't help a little extra bling bling, right? There we go. Okay, so that is our card. I wanted to show you other samples. Did I put aside other samples? Hello, where are my samples? Here we go. Okay, using that same stamp set and that punch. This was a swap card I made earlier this month. Maybe I made it at the end of December. Can't remember whether, I think I might have made this before to show you guys. Okay, so again, stamp, punch, easy. Okay, stamp and punch bundles are the way to go. Let me show you a few other samples. Sweet and simple. Okay, this is using the other coordinating set, that bright borders. Okay, so here's this one. This is some of that new saleabration paper right here. Okay, so again, with your minimum $75 order, you could pick that as your freebie, 12 by 12 paper. Okay, and do I have other ones here? I have a whole bunch of swap cards. So why don't we finish off with a few cards that I can show you here. Oh, I made this one. This is using the online exclusives designer series paper there. Sorry, it's got a dimensional backing. Dimensional backings go everywhere. Okay, no word of a lie. When we went to Buffalo over the holidays and we sat down on one of the couches, I can't remember, it was in the kids' room. And then Kevin's like, look, a dimensional backing. So it must have traveled on my kids' clothes all the way to Buffalo. Anyway, those dimensional backings get everywhere. So this was some designer series paper that's available on the online store. Oh, this was a swap card I made. This is going to be this is a sneak peek of the the next Jen and Jen stamp camp, which will be happening in April. So get on there and register. If you don't know where to register, just look at the link in the description. But we'll be featuring the Storybook Friends bundle in our stamp camp. So anyway, that's a little sneak peek of one of the cards. Oh, these are all my swap cards that I did like December, beginning of January there. Okay. Oh, this is that beautiful bokeh bundle. I can't remember, or suite or whatever it's called. Look at how cool this card is. Ta-da! How fun is that? Okay, and you can see who gave this to me. Anne Hubner. Thank you so much for swapping with me. But see, she even used the embossing folder to emboss the designer series paper, which is from the Wildflower birthday suite. Isn't that cool? Okay, so swap cards are just part of the fun of being a demonstrator. Oh, this is one of my swap cards too. I was really into that suite at the end of December. Okay, a few more. Oh, here's another one. Okay. Using that Hugs for Love bundle. This one's from Erica Serwin, I think. Okay. So that's, see how, what I mean? This punch can be used with the stamp set. It can be used alone. So many different options. Okay. Here's another one. Who's this one from? Monica. Okay, look how she used the hearts in that stamp set to kind of create her own designer series paper back there. Isn't that fun? Okay. That Wildflower birthday paper is a big hit this year. Okay, so hopefully I gave you some inspiration this morning. Stay warm, everybody, if you are somewhere that is chilly. I think Rose might be south, so maybe you're getting warm weather. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Always so many things going on in the Stampin' for Fun craft cave, craft world. But the most important thing is I love connecting with you. So thanks for joining me today. Make sure to take advantage of Saleabration. If you need any help with your order or with joining or anything like that, I am more than happy to help you. And please make sure to register for my upcoming classes because it helps me to prepare and cut and get everything sorted. Thank you so much for joining today. Have an amazing Tuesday. Bye for now.